ल प्ले गाइज देख्ची बसेको होला नि तिमी वाच गरेर के आएछ त नयाँ यार के आयो त नयाँ हाम्रै खोल्न मिल्ने प्याक हो कि हेर्ने मात्रै हो के हो यो लाइफ रिस्टोरिङ इस्यु ड्युरिङ मास्टर लिग स्ट्रिम नट फर अस अपोलोजी एक्सेप्टेड क्यामेरा हल्का ओए ओए मा कसम डिस्ट्रोय रहेछ यार तर ओए बाबा गाइज ओए मसँग डिस्ट्रोय सिबी छ क्या बिग टाइम ग्याब्रियलमा ओए ग्याब्रियल यार ओहो हो गार्डियन डोनारुमा बाहिर निस्किँदैछ ठिकै छ अटैकिङ गोलकिपर हाइट कति छ यसको डोनारु 196 नाइस हाइट है Clearly from unwavering high goalkeeping Ashraf Hakimi is crusher acceleration burst okay pinpoint crossing is crossing long through fighting oh Gabriel हेर्दा त खतरा जस्तो छ यार मिडियम अनवेभरिङ हाई दामी जस्तो छ यार खोल्ने उयो गरे त खोल्न मन लाग्यो त तर नखोलौँ वी अपोलोजाइज तेरो अपोलोजी एक्सेप्ट गरिदिउँ ल अपोलोजी फ्रम एडमिनमा मैले कसरी पाइनँ त्यसको यहाँ अझ नरोके भाइ सुरुको 2 त लगातार रोकेको थियो यार त्यहाँपछि चाहिँ रोकेको छैन त्यहाँपछि चाहिँ अहिलेसम्म रोकेको छैन राहुल आउँछ कति तिनवटा के अहिलेसम्म राहुल परेको छैन यार मलाई अरू के आएको छ त ओए 105 यार, यो त 110 जान्छ भने कि मेस्सी द म्याच। बाबा हो, डबल टच सोल गर्न मेस्सी निकाल्ने होइन त यार, ननिकाल्ने यार। निकालिदिउँ, एउटा एउटा खोलेर निकालिदिउँ एक सेकेन्डमा। नवीन मेरो त देखाइ निस्किन बेर पनि लाग्दैन है। एक सेकेन्ड त फेरि म ट्राई गरिहाल्छु नि अचेल त, खै किन फ्राङ्को बरिसी राइट फुट एकछिन छ नि, हाइट बिनाको सेन्टर ब्याक त जुदाइ खान्छ जस्तो लाग्छ हौ। ज्यामा ब्ल्याक एनिमेसन हो क्या, नहाल्दैन त्यो यो त 250 अरे मा कसम, त्यही पनि 250 वाला प्याक। कार्लस, एरिक कान्तोना, जोनसी सबै यो पहिलाकै कार्डहरू हो यार। यो मेस्सीको पनि पहिलाकै कार्ड त हो यो, त्यही स्टेटस त उयो गरेको, अपग्रेड गरेको। एउटा 100 खोलिदिउँ ल, कस्तो हुँदो रहेछ। परेन नै परेन। यो वर्ल्ड कप परेको थियो मलाई 1 स्पिनमा अरे हो, मलाई पर्ला त मेस्सी 1 स्पिनमा। परेन धन्नै भनेको। अब योभन्दा धेर खोल्नु हुँदैन, एउटा प्याकको लागि 1 स्पिन ठिक हुन्छ क्या। किनेको होइन हौ दीक्षित यार, त्यो यसो देखाइदिएको हो क्या, पेसलाई किन्छ कि भनेर। ग्याब्रियल पनि दामी रहेछ यार त। यसमा के आयो, भिनी भ्यान्डेभेन र रोनाल्डो र हो, सिएफ वाला हो अरे यो, फेरि अस्ति नैको दिए जस्तो छ अन्तर यो। ग्याब्रियल 1 स्पिनमा अब अरे हो। ग्याब्रियल चाहिँदैन मलाई यार, मसँग डिस्ट्रोयर सिबी टन्नै छ, मलाई चाहिँदैन। 190 हाइट त छ त्यसको होइन, ए यो त अर्कै भयो। इम्प्लान लिस्टमा जाउँ, कुनै खर्च नगरौँ, 100 भनेको नि मिलान। फेरि कुन हो, सुरबल हो कि एसी मिलान होला हो, ए यो हो लिइराखेको त। यो त डिस्ट्रोयर, यो त बिल्डअप हो। डिस्ट्रोयर 190 हो, यो 187 हाइट। अर्को कुन चाहिँ यो पनि डिस्ट्रोयर, ए डिस्ट्रोयर छ मसँग, कति डिस्ट्रोयर हो, 185। यो थुराम यहाँ राखिरहेको छु 182, थुराम साइड बेन्च साइडमा राखिरहेको छु मैले। पर्दैन भने नट अ ब्याड कार्ड, तर पर्दैन भने त 90 हाइट भनेको त दामी हो नि यार। एक्रोबेटिक क्लियरेन्स, स्लाइडिङ ट्याकल, इन्टरसेप्सन। खोल्न मन लाग्यो त। अहिले त लक छ जस्तो छैन हौ, एउटा लिग हान्नुपर्छ। इभेन्टहरू के आयो नयाँ दिएको छ, कोइनवाला इभेन्ट बिबीमा के छ नयाँ, त्यो अलिकति बाँकी छ। एउटा 50 वाला यो नर्मल भइहाल्यो, एआई भर्सेस एआईमा को दियो यो, के छ अरे। लिग हान्दिउँ अब, कतिको राम्रो ऊ चलिरहेको छ पनि। यो ब्रुनो पनि राम्ररी उ गर्नै पाएको छैन यार, टेस्टै गर्न पाएको छैन यार। हल्का अट्याकिङ प्याटर्नहरू सिक्यौँ भनेको सकिँदैन कार्लोस रोबर्टो कार्लोस आदिमा रोबर्टो कार्लोस राम्रो खेल्छ चलो राइट ब्याक जानेती कुकाफु न्युजिल्यान्ड इन्स्ट्रक्सनमा डिफेन्सिभ तर त्यसमा मैले खेलिरहेको थिइनँ यार डिफेन्सिभमा साँच्चै एङ्करिङ यसलाई वाइ सानस दाइ त हिजो ओभर हारेर फेस क्याम अफ गरेर खेल्दै थियो त अरे यार त्यस्तै हो यो गेमले फ्रस्टु बनाउँछ यार ओपोनेन्टको हेरौँ न रिडाम क्विक काउन्टर रहेछ 4-2-2 4-2-2 फर्मेसन 4-2-2 यस्तो देखेँ कि रिसाउन थालिहाल्छ यस्तो कम लेभलको प्लेयर र के अरे कम लेभलको प्लेयर र कम रेटिङ त उयो भएकोहरू बेसी रेटेड ऱ्याङ्क्ड बेसी ऱ्याङ्कको प्लेयरहरू देख्यो कि दीक्षीको टाउको तात्तिन थालिहाल्छ गाइडेड एक्सेस अन गरेर खेलौँ न ल अब आङ्करा नै निकालौँ ल प्ले एउटा ट्राई गरेर रहेछ निस्केन यार सक्यो त्यति नै हो त्यसको लागि कुन गेममा साथी यस्तो पब्जी मोबाइल हो अरे ल प्लेयर हो निस फुटबल हो
simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists.
He's gonna design
hesitant spell, he's grown into a supremely confident and assured character. I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Now that's well seen too. Vitinha, Edmilson. Now Van Dijk. Costa Curta. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lucky or this?
Azar. Vieira. Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon. Now it's Owen. Marquez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Lucky or this?
Accurate pass. Edmilson. Now it's Isak. Desai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Shifted upfield. Now it's Owen. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Eto. Well seen.
Wrong pass गरिरहेको छु मैले आफूलाई थाहा छ हक्दैछु भनेर त्यो पनि म
knocks it out wide. Cruyff. Shot a goal.
बडो ट्रान्सफर अलिक लो गरेर साथी मेरो आँखा दुखो तिमीले देखेर
with the inevitable classy finish. Yeah, when you're hit on the counter attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Look 40 राख्दै तो रस्टी फिल भइरहेछ यार
We have the first goal. Well, I'd remind those
हेर न मात्र देखिरहेको छु प्लेयर गइरहेको त्यो पनि म छोडिहाल्दै छु नि कस्तो तारपै छैन यार
He's picked his way through. Borussia Dortmund certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Desai is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Liverpool couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. That's just playing it safe and simple. And it's Caceres.
Now
it's Isak. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Borussia Dortmund trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time. Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And so the action is resumed. Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pass. Costa Curta spots it and intercepts. Caceres looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And that's been intercepted. That was well played, well stopped. Now it's Isak.
Nice miss diye मैले.
Isak. Oh, this is a very good run. Isak!
के गर्दैछु हौ मैले यार. हिजो सेकेन्ड गेम कमब्याक हानेको गेम नि हारे अरे. ए के गर्दैछु यार, मेरो दिमाग ठाउँमै छैन यार. के गर्दैछु न प्लेयर स्विच गर्दैछु म.
Was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous. Liverpool are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead. Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break. And this is Tevez. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Tevez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And the pass is intercepted. Diouf. Now who's going to be first to this? It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done. Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Oh, अर्को आएर दियो.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Vieira. Zanetti looking for the run. Hazard with the delivery. And it's claimed by the keeper. Now it's Isak. Oh, he's bustling through here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 11.
It's a good 35 yards out, this.
Coming on the field.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post. We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into
म त सब मेरो उयसले हारिरहेको छ यो अहिलेको त. मैले खेल्न के रे मेरो हगिरहेछ मेरो.
Borussia Dortmund really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable. And here's Eto. Edmilson. And here's Tevez. And Tevez!
Oh.
That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it,
Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Hazard. Number 23, Edmilson.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Caceres. Nice bit of skill and he's away. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
नो जी ब्लैक नौड़ा मिला
They've got a healthy number of
मेरो उसने न मेन्टली
targets to pick
उसमा
out
छैन म
from this corner.
मेन्टली खै के भइरहेछ म यादै गरिरहेको छैन केही कुराहरू
And that will be it. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us.
त्यही मान्छे त्यही छ है म त्यही पास देख्दै गर्दैछु क्या त कस्तो ब्लाइन्ड उयो गरेर तरिकाले देखिरहेको छु त्यही छ गरेर भनेर अब त्यही खानु पर्ला जस्तो बदमै खानुपर्ने बेला भइसक्यो बायन हारेर किन हारेर चाहिँ हामीलाई के मलाई के हो बायनलाई झन् टप्ली विन स्ट्याट्स अरे यसपालि जे होस् लसभन्दा उनी छ बेसी नै छ त्यसमै खुसी हुनुपर्छ अब जित्नु अनि सेम ऱ्याङ्कै जित्नुमा पर्ने हो मेक्सिकोमा गएर चाहिँ हार्ने मेरोमा गएर चाहिँ जित्ने हो भनेपछि अघिसम्म सेम ऱ्याङ्कमै रहेछौँ हामी त्यहाँ मलाई सपोर्ट गर्नु पऱ्यो स्ट्रिम हानिदिन्छु अरे सपोर्ट चाहिँ के गरेर तिम्रोमा आएर हारिदिनु हार्नु त्यसै पनि हारिन्छ तर अझै बेसी गोल डिफरेन्स 8-2ले हारिदिनु पर्ने हो भ्युवर्स यहाँ भएको जति सबै तिमीले चिनेकै हो मेसी पेक्निकललाई सपोर्ट गरिदिनु पर्ने भिएराले एडमिसनको ठाउँमा खेलाउनु न अरे
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled
किन
out
र
all the
त्यस्तो चाहिँ
stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So we're up and running. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Nice
Oi,
interception.
got
His
in there.
positioning was spot on. Nakata looking for a runner. Eto is onto it in a flash. Vieira. Look at the space here. It's Azar! Azar!
नयाँ चोटले
Genius! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. He gave it plenty.
ना थिच्यो क्या म्याचअपको बटनलाई
That was
थिचिरहेको
it
थिएँ
with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
नहीं धन्य
He's shifting through the gears here. A nice touch.
नाइस बेरा
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal
Thukka.
between them. 1-0
Okay,
the
Mele.
score. De Bruyne. Shot could be on. He's had a shot.
तो खुलाइदिएको हो मैले म्याचेस
Finish. Manchester United are back on level terms. A horrible blip.
हेर न फेरि यो किन
Horrible
म
blip. A situation
गर्दैछु
utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Borussia Dortmund really were asking for trouble
Wait,
there by
man,
failing
just-
to cope with a formidable press.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's had it taken off him. Marcelo is one whose deliveries we all know about, and he's worked it through. That is lovely. And it's Edmilson. Vieira. Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Oh, he's having a go! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
ल
Well, that is one
आफै
way to stop
त्यतिकै
him.
स्किल देखाएँ यार यो जस्ट के अरे ड्यास छोडेको थिएँ त हौ मैले कि ड्यास दबिरहेको थियो र यार
Delivers the ball,
एटो
and that has been cleared. Forced to go back. Tries one from range. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Edmilson is offering a wry smile there.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Hazard with the short one. Marcelo, he's having a hit!
नाइ त्यसले नहानु पर्थ्यो यार
Owen,
नाइ किपर किपर किपर
always onto this.
No.
It's the end of the first 45. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it
डिफेन्सिभ
sets up a very
हुनुपर्थ्यो अहिले हेर
entertaining second
ए
half, Peter.
पछाडि अगाडि
Who's
बढ्थेन
going to
भनेको
make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Back on the way then.
वाला
Borussia
दियो
Dortmund
मैले
have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And this is Bale. Bale unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. It's a good run down the right. Tries to
मार्सेलोले कसलाई ट्र्याक गरेको यार त्यो कस्तो जोतको त्यत्तिकै बसिदिँदैछ नि
Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he was quick to react.
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah,
No,
they
and
clearly
then-
feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
त्यो कमेडी लाग्छ क्या मलाई त मार्सेलो उतापट्टि विङमा बसिरहेछ न कसको कसैको के अरे न कसैको कोही छ त्यहाँबाट बल गर्ने थ्रेट
Cafu,
त्यत्तिकै बसिरहेको हुन्छ नि
Eto, currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Azar. He's a sharp little ball here. And the pass is intercepted. Edmilson. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Bale. Nice control. Oh, look at the space here.
Yeah, man, just log.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
The player अगाडि बढ्न
Steps in,
नमानिरहेको
and that's the end of that. Nakata going forward. Oh, that's fabulous. Nakata!
छ्या
Oh, Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitution.
So we have a breakthrough.
सुरुमा
Now
कस्तो
how will
रेल
things
दिएको
develop
मा
from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they?
And the shot!
लौ हेर्न मा
It's
छ्या
hit upright.
ल्याउडे म्याचेस
Substitution in progress. There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nakata engages and forces him off the ball. They
Love play.
mocked and mocked, but there is time for no more. Borussia Dortmund can look back at this result.
सब त अटोमेटिक हुन्छ मेरो त्यो जिजी भइसक्यो हगेको हगी छ म्याच त्यो क्लोज रेन्जमा गोल हान्दैछ भनेकोमा अब भन्दा भन्दा पनि तल झर्नु भयो अरे हुँदै गर्छ यार तलमाथि जिन्दगीमा तलमाथि हान्ने कुरा हुँदै गर्छ नो लेफ्टब्याकमा प्लेयर मात्रै भयो क्या अरू गर्नै आएन भनेको 15 नानीले पुग्यो है म अरे
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
बिलाक काममा हैन अहिले
Well, we're on the way. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
What an impressive figure.
जाबीले खुट्टा तन्काइदै गर्यो
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Edmilson. Vieira. Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Bruno Fernandes, very much a man of this moment.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting
ओए त्यसलाई
expectations.
हैन नाइ कहाँ दिगो
Dida. Cafu.
हेर न यो वाला टच चाहिँ के लिन्छ क्या म त उता थिचे जस्तो लाग्छ यार
They did very little with it. Edmilson.
हेभी टच लिन्छ भनेको त्यो ड्यास थिचेर उ गरे जस्तो यो त मैले भएको
Vieira. Cafu. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Edmilson. Azar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bale. And this is Bale. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Marcelo has the space to scheme. Xavi, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him.
नाइ
Pretty loose pass. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vieira. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Bale. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. And that signals
3 घण्टा खेलेर को बस्छ अरे
well, it was a half of could
के भन्दैछ
have, should have, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Just a quick request
How would you review the first half?
Well, it's been nothing
लो स्क्रिमर भ्यालभर्डे कमिङ मन्डे अरे लो
the
स्क्रिमर
team as a whole has to take more
के
risks.
वाला एपिक के अरे सरी सो टाइम त होला नि हैन
So we are still where we were.
डिफेन्सिभ नै हाल्नु एक ताल कस्तो हुने रहेछ छैन त हालेको
at the break.
ए लो अफ हटाएको थियो हैन अघि मैले यो पनि हटाएको थिएँ त मैले मैले हएको के गर्दैछु मैले एङ्करिङ किन मैले उ भनेर हटाए जस्तो लाग्छ
That gets us going once more. So the first half brought no goals. And here's Azar. Azar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Vieira. He's in a good position here.
त्यो खुट्टा हालिदिन्छ हेर्छ
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That is ended up in no man's land. Xavi.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be
Nice.
commended.
Bruno Fernandes. Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well timed, excellent interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Tries to play it through. Zanetti calmly anticipates.
त्यसलाई नदिनु पर्ने
Well,
डाइरेक्ट
he
लानु
certainly
पर्थ्यो होला
wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Azar. This is a promising build-up. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Too much on it. That is an easy claim for the keeper. Xavi. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Azar, the magician in chief, his feet.
कता कता दिँदैछ यार पास कसम जिस्केको नि हैन मैले कतै त्यता एम नै गरेको थिइनँ त्यसको लागि
And Edmilson. And here's Azar. And that's a good ball. It's Bale!
थुक्कैमा
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bruno Fernandes. And this is Eto!
ओहो हाने बल्ल मात्र
That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's
Terrific! Yamal finds himself offside.
यमलले हेडर भ्याउँदैछ है गाइस त्यो हान्नु त आफ्नो ठाउँमा छ
So
ले
we have
हेडर
further
भ्याउँदैछ
activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened.
It's Eto!
नाइ
Oh, he's
Wrong
managed to
way.
get it all wrong.
That's good running.
त्यसले लगिरहेको थियो त मैले आनन्दले त्यसले लानु
Added
पर्थ्यो
time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated.
गेम प्लानमा गएर हटाइदिइहालौँ ल म क्विक काउन्टर खेल्दैछ साँच्ची देख्छ ए बिलाक तिम्रै बनाएको फर्मेसनमा त्यो प्लेयर मात्रै अलि यताउति गरेको छु तर क्विक काउन्टर खेलिरहेछ इज द फेभरेट फुड कस्तो हुँदैछ गेम प्ले अरे खै अब मलाई त मेरो उ नै छैन क्या के भन्छ मेरो एउटा प्ले स्टाइलै छैन कि राम्रो कि नराम्रो भन्नु डिफेन्स गर्न चाहिँ अब अलिकति दिमाग लाउनु उ गर्नुपर्छ डिफेन्समा चाहिँ एट्याकिङ तर अलिक गोल बेसी भयो जस्तो चाहिँ लाग्छ यो के हो नो आइडिया ले डिएमएफ यस्तो गर्नु भनेको होइन अघि उसले पोजिसन डिएमएफ फेरि यो अगाडि बढ्छ नि बिचमा हाङ्न हुँदैन त्यो पनि ठिकै छ ल यहीँ छोडिदिए ल लेट्स सी के हुँदो रहेछ बुर्नलाई एकचोटि यतिकै खेला म हात बसिस फेरि नि त्यो होइन क्या मेरो त्यो फाइनल थर्डमा गएर म उनी त्यो चान्सलाई उनी गर्न सक्दिनँ क्या त्यसलाई बनाउनै सक्दिनँ क्या त्यो चान्स त हुन्छ त्यो त चान्सलाई बरी नै गर्न सक्दिनँ क्या तिमीहरू जस्तो त्यहाँ खिलाउने मात्रै हुन्छ त्यहाँ गएर त्यो क्विक विनै गर्दिनँ कि तिमीहरू चाहिँ पड्काइहाल्छौ म चाहिँ अलिकति फिक्स भएपछि हानौँ न भन्ने टाइपले पर्खेर बस्छु कि हानिहाल्यौँ भन्न दिमागमा आउँदैन अनि पास गर्दा गर्दै बल छुटिहाल्छ
Nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Alessandro Costa-Curta.
Yeah.
Oh, terrible mistake. And he's managed to get Bale!
यस्ता छ बेलमा दरचोत अगुलौडे
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And the through ball. Marquez calmly anticipates. Oh, good read.
नाइस
That was well
नाइ
played, well stopped.
Pele. Messi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Messi.
उडाइदियो
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Marcelo. And it's Azar.
बुर्नोलाई तल दिएको
Azar, very much a man of this moment. And here's Bale. Played out to the left flank. Azar. He's had a shot! He is desperate to get on the score, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. It's a loose ball. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Still goalless. And it's Edmilson. Bale, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. He'll try from distance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now.
अन्ना भाई रियल दे त
Impressive
Nice.
jump. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And we have liftoff. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all
Nice.
came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down
Hey,
by
oh,
not picking
dude.
him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interests.
It's Eto'o!
ओइ
Milan always
Tala
have
jar,
been a
tala jar,
side
tala jar.
that are known for pressing, a style that's
What's
very
the-
high tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big time, can't it?
Yeah, just about every top side are doing this now.
Edmilson. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0
नाइ
score.
हेर तल एम गर्दैछ भनेको यार त माथि दिनु खोजेको मेरो
Now it's Messi.
नाइ
Hazard. Hazard going face to face with his great rival. Hazard. Steaming. Hazard!
हान्न हान्न भाइ लो
He's hit the woodwork again.
छि
And he's quick to get rid.
नाइ 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 नाइ
Bruno Fernandes really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
There will be 1 minute added time.
पासिङ कस्तो बिग्रेको यार यो कस्तो कुनलाई एम गर्दैछु कस्तो अघिदेखि बिगारेको यार
And that's...
स्लाइडिङ नि हान्नु के दाइ त्यस्तो बलहरू त कस्तो बल चाहिँ
Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Borussia Dortmund probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Borussia Dortmund
Yeah.
can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're already back up and running off. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Modric. And it's Tchouaméni. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Hazard. And here's Bale.
ए डबल टच हो
Well,
सर
not to
डबल
be
टच
outdone there. Modric. Juve. Vieira gets across to intercept that. Edmilson. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press
Yeah, no.
as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Borussia Dortmund are still that goal to the good. And it's Marcelo.
यो ब्रुनो
Pele
रनले गयो
plays
कि
the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Messi picks it up out wide. Oh, shooting chance!
क्लियर गरिदियो भाइ
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Coming on the
I think they just have to
field
keep
is
forcing the issue, and
number
they'll get
15,
clinical.
Wilshere.
That's
Nice
an
pass.
imaginative pass. Great ball, and he's in here. It's
नाइस शट
Eto'o!
नाइस गोल
Oh, good finish.
ब्रुनोले दियो त है दामी पास यार
There's the goal they've been looking for. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Borussia Dortmund are
Nice.
now luxuriating
Nice.
in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
क्यान्सल गरेको त्यसले पास
Just about up to
Uh,
75 minutes.
उ गरेको रेस्पोन्डै अर्को लियो क्या के अरे
That's alert and sharp and very
ए
well
हेर
played.
कस्तो ड्यास
And
खिचिँदैछ
that's
के
another good
गर्दैछ
win of the
भनेको
ball. Played into space. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Chouameni. Neymar. That ball looks a good one. And he's lost his man. Pele! Superb from Pele! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. He has given that the lot. Bang!
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Substitution from Milan.
Milan cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
It's a good spell of possession, this. He's going for goal!
ओइ
It's bounced back off the post. But he's left disappointed.
Tevez really might have let his reputation get the better of him then. Yes, you can spank one from there, but there are other options, you know.
Hoisted in. Vieira can get it clear. And it's Wilshere. Nice interception, well timed. Marcelo can clear it away.
सक्यो
And time is up.
यहाँ
What a
आशिकले
game,
झन्डै
what a show.
कमब्याक
Both
आइन्छ
sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned.
Del Piero बेस्ट यस्तो छ यार हरियो फर्ममा छ ए तर तिमीलाई त कस्तो हुँदो राइट ब्याक इन्स्ट्रक्सन ब्याक के हुने तिमीलाई हल्का प्रोएक्टिभ त चाहिन्छ हामीलाई यस्तो राख्दिउँ एकचोटि
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah,
no
Marcelo.
way, why are you going that way, bro?
He's pretty much a defender in name alone, to be honest, because his biggest contributions always seem to come at the other end of the pitch. He's great at controlling the ball when under pressure and seems to have a great knack for finding that half a yard to dig out a cross. He's got a decent shot too, so his teammates will be looking to bring him into play at every opportunity, I would think.
He's having a hit! Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Messi. And here's Shevchenko.
हेत त्यो यो हजारमा हक्दैछ भनेको
Vieira. Best.
लो आफ्नैमा
Costa Curta. Hazard. Borussia
दे भाइ
Dortmund still without a single shot on target.
कस्तो रिल दिएको सालले
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Hazard. Vieira plays the game a step ahead of almost
कस्तो
anyone.
हानेको यार म कसम भने के दिन
It's a lovely
छिटै
neat
दिँदैन होला
pass.
Bangladesh definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Just eases him off the ball. Bruno Fernandes. No, no way through. Belletti. Petit. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
लग्गर
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Bruno Fernandes. And this is Eto'o. He's beaten the last man.
लौमा कसम यसलाई
Well, I think his
Man,
teammates
that's
are
it.
quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
नै
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers
बस
an
ओइ
apologetic
बेसी
look.
भयो
Yeah, he
कुन
just
आइज
didn't seem to get enough on the pass,
यता
Peter,
तल
did he?
तल तल नै के गर्दैछ के यस्तो गर्छ हेर न म्याच
They've got a corner here. Bangladesh
playing.
with the corner. They're first.
सिक्नु परेन लर्निङ फ्रम द बेस्ट
Messi with the short
ए नै
one.
नै नै
And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose.
चेन्ज
here.
हुन हेर न यो चेन्जै हुँदैन त्यो प्लेयर के गुड खालको गेम भयो यार यो
Best. Petit with a definite foul there. Vieira. Zanetti. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Well, who's got the final
कति
touch
छिटो आइसक्छ
there?
आइसक्छ यार म्याच
Goal kick's
दर्शकको
been given.
उहरू
And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. The second half is up and running.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
बेस्ट लेभल ओइ
Vicious
एटाकिङ
ball
किपर
here. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Eto'o. And it's made its way to him. And they're back on the ball again. Here's a shoot! And no mistake! They've done it! Finally, they've broken through.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that.
त्यो
it
गाड
looks
फटाएर गोल हान्नुपर्छ
telepathic.
यहाँ दर्शक
The first breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Oh, he's taken out.
रेड कार्ड
That'll
रेड
be a
कार्ड
foul.
रेड कार्ड दे साललाई
And he's going to have his name taken.
सिएफए खेलाएको थिएँ मैले के छ अरू त एमएसएन कोही स्वारेज तर बिलकले चाहिँ खेलाउँछ क्या तर स्वारेज चाहिँ मिठो जे गरेर रेल दिन्छ यार
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
George Best. Coming on the field is number 17, Bullet.
Good.
Substitution in progress.
Knocks it into space. And it's Azar. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
नै कस्तो
He is sporting a guilty look after that. Well, decent
Thi-
chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move and pull it!
रु दिनुपर्छ होला यार मैले
Terrific save.
हल्का बिस्तारी
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Ed Nielsen.
नै ढिलो गरेँ क्या मैले
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Dida claims comfortably.
Bangladesh clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Bellingham!
हुन थाल्यो क्या फेरि
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Number 11.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on to replace him is number 18, Del Piero.
केटी प्लेमेकरको ठाउँमा डेल पियर बसिदिन्छ
Ball comes in. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. And this is Eto'o.
त्यो तान्न
Unable to
तान्ने
make it
यार
happen for all his good intentions. Lewis and Shevchenko! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Number 8,
Desperate defending required here.
number 23.
They've played it short. Nicely aimed pass.
Number 32.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the
नै
Excellent challenge there.
माथि जान हुर्लितेमा कसम
Zanetti.
उयो
Being indicated.
Oh, such a clever touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to
हेर न
bicep.
माथि
The final seconds now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, that's well spotted. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither.
जाँठो इएमएफलाई यो रिप्लेस गर्दैछ भनेको इएमएफहरू पछाडि जामा गेम ठिकै भइरहेछ मैले लास्टमा गएर हग्न थालेँ कि सुरुको हाफ कस्तो राम्रो उयो गरिरहेको थिएँ के गर्न थालेँ सेप्चेन्को हाल न सेप्चेन्को ए 2,85,000 बिलाकलाई यस्तै चाहिएको है ए बिलाकलाई भन्नु चाहिँ सरी दिक्चीलाई 2 लाख आफूभन्दा माथि माथिको
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders in the English top flight. He is Mikhail Silvestre.
His game was all about versatility and durability, Peter. An astute defender in the middle, a fine ball carrier with a good engine, went out wide.
Yeah, and you can expect another busy shift from him here.
He's never shy.
And here's Bale.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
मेरो fall.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Why?
It's not taken him long, and that's going to
मलाई
be
त के अरे ड्यासमा नि थिए जस्तो लाग्दैन त.
Very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position. Kachu!
गप्पे.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
लो हेर न नर्मल पास हो यार यो.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Bale aimed beyond the defence. In comes the corner. Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first.
Oi.
Borussia Dortmund with another corner. It's their second corner of the game.
ए कहाँ गयो हैन त.
Takes a shot. And now a sudden chance to counter. Xabi Alonso ventures forward. Plays it across.
Oh, that's a
Oi.
cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Ah, that's a fine interception. So we're still where we started right now. The referee's awarded a free kick.
हुने बित्तिकै फल पाउँदैछ यिनीहरूले.
Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. It's anyone's ball now. And he thumps it clear. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Bale. Threads one in. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Edmilson. And Azar. Can he get it through? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Tries to pass it through. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Delivery from Mbappe. Cafu tries to clear. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Vieira knocks it into space. brilliantly cut out. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by...
And for the first half, that is that. A decent
Physical
enough half,
there
but neither
are
side
तपाईको
able to get on
उ
the
भाइ
score
कता
sheet.
गायब भयो भनेको
Time
अरे
for some fresh ideas in the
ए
second
म
period, perhaps.
मेरो
Not too much
यस्तै
so
भएको थियो
far
काम
to
परिरहेको
lift
थियो त्यही
anybody
भएर
off
ल्याएँ
their seat.
Yeah, 0-0, but definitely not from the
गरेको थियो त
one
स्ट्रिम
side.
2-3 दिन जति भइरहेको थियो त गरेको
Hard work as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And so the action is resumed. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Vieira. Edmilson.
नै त्यसलाई हैन यार
To the right.
फलो दिनु खोजेको थिएँ
Juve in the hunt and looking threatening.
10 दिन भन्दा माथि भयो त हैन 2-3 दिन अगाडिदेखि गर्दै थिएँ त मैले स्ट्रिम त्योभन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ गायब भएको थियो अलिकति त्यो भएर सन्चै हुन्छ काम कस्तो थिएछ तपाईको
And it's been taken short. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way.
म चाहिँ परिस्थिति भ्या गरे हजार्ड फेरि यतिखेर घुम्दैछ
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Marquez kept aware and
No
it
wrong
is
pass.
reclaimed easily. He is through here.
नाइ खाली पाए क्या
Shooting chance.
छि
And that's in.
कहाँ पुग्नु 1600 मा अड्किरहेको छु 1600 तिर
Executed with deadly
हैन
efficiency.
पुगेको
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key
That's
element
harmless,
is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, that's a key interception. Xavi Alonso. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Tries one from range.
ए बचा यार
And a terrific save from the keeper.
Bale really must be thinking what he has to do.
तपाईको पुग्यो डिभिजन 1
Dortmund, number 15, Bale. Coming on to replace
आम्म, सब रातै रातो छ त
32, Tevez.
कसरी पुगाउने यार यो त सक्दै सक्दिनँ त म त पुगाउने सेन्टर ब्याक राइट ब्याक कति गेममा पुगाउनु भयो 30 गेममा कति विन कति उयो
Have their third corner.
30 गेम चाहिँ मेरो लस नै 30 गेम भन्दा बेसी छ
Terrific
ल
effort.
खास
And that's a good finish. And that takes
गर्दै
it
गर
up
डबल
to
लाइन डिफेन्स
mercy.
4 र 2 लस
Wonderful
आम्मा
delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well
त
there.
तपाईँ
attacking
passing
the
नै
ball
खतरा
the way
खेल्नु
he
थियो
did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's
ए मेरो
claiming
पास
an
यस्तो
assist
हुन्छ
here.
अनि के गर्ने अब
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. as a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And he's worked it through.
फेरि दिनै दिनै पास हो
Krugen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well-timed, excellent interception. And that is a little undercooked. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And here's Tevez. And it's Zanetti.
सासै फेर दिँदैन एउटाले जुन प्लेयरले एउटालाई के अरे डिफेन्ड गरिरहेछ त्यही प्लेयर उता गएर अर्कोलाई भ्याउँछ एकाउन्टमा नि 1700 सम्म पुगेको छु आज डिभिजन
Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
ए तेरी नाटकै दियो छ
Kukchu.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
नाइ अर्को तान्यो यार धन्य हक्दियो
Caught offside that time. Mateus.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
हुन्छ पछि हानौँ न म पनि आज र्याङ्क पुस हान्दैछु
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now this could be a chance. This looks promising. Now he's running away.
हक्दियो
And that is that. So it is something for both, but
second
ideal
row.
for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get.
बिल्डअप कम भयो पिस नै देखिरहेको हुँदैन म त नि गेम प्ले बिगारेको छु होइन हो र त्यत्रो 30 मा अनि डिभिजन 1 पुगेपछि त्योभन्दा कतिको चाहिँ राम्रो हुनु पर्यो फास्ट खेल्छु आजकल बढी अरे अब ढिलो अलि हल्का स्लो गरौँ पेस स्लो गरौँ भने नि अहिलेको त्यस्तै चेप्दै आइसक्छ हेर्नुमा त यसो अपोनेन्टको नि रिड गरौँ न साँच्ची ओए क्विक काउन्टर 4-2-4 4-2-1-3 अरे यो रोनाल्डिनो गौचुको यो छ यार साँच्ची हिजो उसले हान्दै त रोशनले हान्दै त त्यो अर्कैवाला स्किल खुट्टा फेक गर्नेवाला स्किल रोनाल्डिनीको राम्रो छ अरे रोनाल्डिनी पनि चेन्ज गरेको 3 दिन भयो गेम प्ले चेन्ज गरेको बिग्रेछ अरे के चेन्ज गर्नुभयो ऊ के अरे प्ले स्टाइल म्यानेजर चेन्ज गर्नुभएको तपाईँ त कुन पो खेल्नुहुन्थ्यो पोजिसन कि के अरे क्विक काउन्टर
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football
Long ball
at
counter.
its finest.
लङ बल काउन्टरमा नि तर राम्रो बिल्डअप गर्नुहुन्थ्यो अरे तपाईँ लङ बल काउन्टर त नर्मली बिल्डअपको लागि होइन नि त
These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of
तर
it.
राम्रो पास गर्नुहुन्थ्यो क्या
So that's got things underway. Barcelona have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice sequence of passes this. Bale. Decent
Nice.
chance!
के भनेको यार
Superb goal!
Listen, the big names
हाम्रो राजु ब्रो राम्रो खेल्नुहुन्छ यार धेरै सारांश मैले त पहिला खेल्दाखेरि नि हुन्छ नि त्यो पासिङ सिक्वेन्स चाहिँ अर्कै छ क्या त्यो इजी भिजन हो क्या स्क्वाड पनि फेरि त्यस्तो
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass?
हेर न
Ideal.
So a breakthrough already. That has been cut short. And he's intervened well there. Azar, a player who needs no introduction. Tries to pass it through. It's a threatening ball. And the shot! And no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is...
He's having a pop!
ओइ man
It's come off the upright. Cafu. Eto'o. Now it's Azar.
आई
Approaching the half-hour mark. Chouameni, and it's Olmo. Oh, that's a key interception.
लो
Oh, it's come loose. Marcelo is looking to influence the game from out wide. And he's only too happy to take that back. Strong running down that left flank. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position.
नाइस ब्रुनो
The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
या माथि दिएको यार त्यो
Off
त्यसैले
target. Ronaldinho. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's Marcelo.
There will be 1 minute.
Oh,
added
red.
time.
Nice interception. Shevchenko. That's the end of the first 45. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, 2-0. You're
बिल्डअप
faced
भने
with
मिडतिरबाट
the choice of
बिल्डअप
just
गर्दै
trying to
लानुपर्ने
see
हो
the match out or forcing the issue just
बानी
further.
भइसक्यो क्या थ्रु कटाउने
I'd always
छिट्टो
be
छिटो खेल्ने
inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
बेसी भेटिँदैन बिचबाट खेल्यौँ भने
Borussia
पनि
Dortmund sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. So off we go again. Marquez. And Edmilson. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldinho. And here's Bale. Well seen. Saw that coming.
Hazard
Well and stopped it.
Now it's Shevchenko.
नाइ ताने
Now
मैले
it's Ronaldinho. Bebeto.
ओइ
Oh, good read. Bebeto was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Eto'o. And he cuts out the supply. Bale. Bruno Fernandes, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. And here's Azar. Can he
Build up
finish?
halka.
Just
Not the best, but
cruising. They are cruising.
ठिकै होला.
And they are disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it
Nice,
looks
bad
telepathic.
pass.
A case now of complete control. There's the shot! It's a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous...
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Build up. फेरि ट्राई गरौँ है बिस्तारै स्लो बिल्ड अप ट्राई त्यसै हुँदो रहेछ मिड खेल्यौँ अहिले पो त्यसले त तानेको थियो त्यही भएर सजिलो भएको कि लेट्स सी ओपोनेन्टको हेरौँ न म ओपोनेन्टको हेर्थेँ नि ओइ 4-2-4 4-2-2 तर 2-4 जस्तै टाइपको पोजिसन गेम ओइ कस्तो यार काउन्टर आफ्नो उसको लागि आफ्नो फर्मेसनको लागि काउन्टर गर्ने प्ले स्टाइल भनेको फर्मेसन के अरे पोजिसन छ तर मिडमा कोही छैन हुने चल भाई क्या कर रहा है यस्तोले नै हो सेक्ने हुनु चाहिँ देख्छि आयो त तल लेभलको मा F2P बोकेर सेक्न आइसक्यो
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Yeah, Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
Edmilson. Desai. Azar. To Bruno Fernandes. Great defending, strong and determined. Desai gets across to intercept that.
Lo.
Modric. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
हम्म नहीं 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 नहीं
Marcelo.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free
हेर न
zone.
मा कभरेज खेल्नेले पछाडि खुट्टा रिल्दै
Opts for
छ
safety. Zanetti. Rijkaard. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's gone looking for safety. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, that's neat. That's a sharp pass. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Now it's Haaland. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Modric.
ना नहीं किपर
Shapes to shoot!
पेनल्टी थियो दिएन
Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Marcelo. That has not gone well.
कस्तो ढिलो कुदेको यार त्यो
Time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Now it's Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. Bruno Fernandes. Hazard tries to pass it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Marcelo. Desailly is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. So a temporary halt.
बिल्डअप गर्नु पर्यो भनेको मा गर्ने दिँदैन त
So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick announcement. We would like to inform
How's the
you
first
that
half compared with your
CCTV is now in
expectation?
Well, it's
operation
been
for
nothing
your
but
safety.
frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
के गर्दैछ चेन्ज गर्न भाइ
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining
हेर न
half.
यस्तो म्याच
Lack of goals and notable
आफ्नो ठाउँमा पनि
but
छैन क्या यो कभरेज
that's not
खेल्ने
to say
म्याच
it hasn't been very watchable.
Substitution.
Away we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to play him in. And this is De Bruyne. Chance for a shot!
रिल्दै भाइ त्यहीँबाट डिफेन्डर त छैन त्यहाँ
Game has liftoff. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Number 15.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have the first. Eto! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Some really good ball movement. And this is Eto. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's an excellent interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's dealt with that really well. And they've got rid.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Mbappe!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Edmilson. Now it's Bale. And a chance!
कस्तो राम्रो चान्स छ के हान्दैछ हान्दैछ औ
Tenacity.
हल्का टच एक्स्ट्रा टच लिएर हान्नु पर्छ
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number
It's
8.
their second corner of the game.
Number 11, Bruno Fernandes. Number 23, Edmilson. Coming on the field, number 32.
Tries to get it clear.
Tevez. Number 9.
Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way.
गयो क्या
Substitutions.
He's in a good position here.
हक्दियो क्या यसले भन्ने
Goal!
गयो त्यो गयो नेट गयो फ्रीमा पाइयो के अरे रेटिङ
Perfect placement. The one
देख्ची हो क्या हो देख्ची
Well, Peter, I think
तिमी
the
थियो कि
keeper
क्या
knew
हो
straight away he was never going to get to it.
ए र छ त म्याचेस
Number 15.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
नाइ उता खाली भयो
And this is De Bruyne. Can he finish?
हेर न ओए म्याच
Post. Deftly away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Added minutes
जा भाइ
in the game.
नाइ कस्तो हेभी ओए चिरो
And another
चिरो
try. Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
के अरे देख्ছি
Eto, duly
Corruption-
reads his
corruption
role.
is bad.
His call whilst
Only
the
when you are
defence
not
lost their
involved, yeah.
bearings.
That's really
No, no,
good
no, no.
anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Corruption is bad only when I'm not involved भन्छ
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the...
भन्छ क्या हो यार आज डिस्काउन्ट पनि आउँदैन यार तिमी म त बस सुत्दियो आज अरे भर्खर उठ्यो कि क्या म त सुतेको छैन मजाले निन्द्रै पुगेको छैन भन्छ 4 बजी होइन हामी सुतेको टेक्सीसँग उ गर्दाखेरि 4 बजिसक्यो त भनेको उठ्दाखेरि 5 घन्टा सुतेको छ भनेको गर्नै गर्यो युसिएलले बुर्नो फर्नान्डेज निकालिदिएको नि भन्छ 1000 गनमा गेम हेर्नुलाई राखेको थिएँ सुत्यो निदायो बुर्नो निस्क्यो क्या भन्छ यी गेम त रमाइलो भएको थियो एकजना खाएर सुत्छ एकजना उठेर खान्छ अಯ್यो लभली हिजो त सब हेरेर गेम गाइज हो थियो ब्ल्याक त थियो हिजो फाइनल पनि हेर्नु होला नि फाइनल अब 30 मा छ
The noise is
30
just about reaching a
2 हप्ता
crescendo here as these
17
two
दिन
sides
छ
get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
against Barcelona.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a
बेच्दै
big
छु अहिले
game.
20
Everyone involved is
20,000 मा
absolutely up
त नगर न हेर्दैछु
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's
Oei,
quick,
Van Dijk
he's
match.
totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose
Oei,
it
direct
in
यतै फर्किँदैछ
important areas. I'd
भनेपछि
expect
त्यसलाई
this
अर्कोपट्टि
team to notch
अर्कोपट्टि
up
घुमाउँछ
a lot
अब
of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually
Wait,
at
why?
both ends. That's really well manoeuvred. Cafu. Bruno Fernandes.
नै
Heading
कहाँ दिएको थियो
backwards.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball
नै
here.
That
त्यसलाई
is a
हैन
little undercooked. Vitinha. And it's made its way to him. This looks promising.
नाइस खुट्टा हाले
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
He's found a way through. Bruno Fernandes.
बुर्नो हो हो बुर्नो ठ्याक्कै गरेर दिनपछि वर्ल्ड कप छ च्याम्पियन्स लिगको फाइनल पछि ओहो हो म्याच चाहिँ म्याच यार
Craved above all other.
मेक्सिको घरको पर्दामा स्ट्रिम
And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Borussia Dortmund have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they
Hey,
can't afford
skill.
to let their focus
ब्याड
slip.
स्किल ब्याड स्किल ब्याड स्किल
Wan-Bissaka. Borussia Dortmund currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. Azar, a
Nahi.
player who needs no introduction. And it's Azar. Oh, what a ball! Dembele!
ओए कस्तो हान्दियो यार
Taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
just
Can he finish? They've got to be quick to recover. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's towering header.
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
ए दाइ
He's having a hit.
के गर्दैछ यार डिफेन्डरहरू सुत्दैछ भनेको त्यहीँ छ यार
Calm,
त्यसको डबल टच हानेर पावर हान्ने के अरे डबल टच त थियो
Well,
कि
he's a
छैन
defender's nightmare.
पावर
He
सट
tried
हानिन्छ
to
भने
send
हेर्दैछ
it one
भनेको
way, and he
किपरहरू
just slips the
डिफेन्डरहरू
other.
Barcelona leading now.
Minutes has been
Well, they've
indicated.
done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on,
Uh-huh.
or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Messi. Well, that has not gone well. And that is the end of the first half. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side
39
really
40
seizing
के
the initiative, and
को
both
आइफोन
teams still very much
17 90 प्लस ब्याट्री
So there
हेल्थ
was the
खोज्दै
first
तँलाई
half. Oh, I can
10
tell you it's
हजार
been
एक्स्ट्रा दिन्छ
absolutely
अरे
fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here.
ल
and
लिएर
compete.
नि
It's
तेरो
been
फोन नि
wonderfully
छँदा
open,
बेच्नु
wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution.
So into the second half.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, good read.
That was well played.
मैले खुट्टा हाल्दैछ
well
अघिसम्म चाहिँ के
stopped.
गर्दैछ म अन्त तेरो लौडा
Marquez clears. Wan-Bissaka. It's not an especially good pass, that. Passing is crisp and sharp.
अन्त बिल्डअप गर्दैछ त्यसैले
And this is Neymar. He's had a shot! Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Neymar. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it.
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the pass is intercepted. He'll try from distance! He's done very well to get to that.
Best is offering a wry smile there.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first.
बिहेर हान्द भेट त भाइ
And here's Azar.
लु हेर नि भ्यान्डाइकमा
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help.
कुनवाला
their
भ्यान्डाइक
cause.
रहेछ योसँग
Edmilson has been shown a
They pass.
yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Edmilson.
नै कस्तो खाले
Can
बुद्धि
he
यार
finish? And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better.
जिजी पार्दो डेम्बेलेले
Just gorgeous, the
Look.
most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter.
Oh no, what has happened here? Zanetti. And it's Nesta.
हेर्नमा के गर्दैछ
So Jim, is that the
कस्तो थ्रु पास हो त्यो यार
forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just...
Chance!
कसम भनेको यार रिसिभ उठ्छ भनेको
Utopia! And they are cavorting!
कुन स्किल भनेको
And with that...
त्यो डबल टच हान्नु खोजेको त्यो मार्सल टर्न हान्छ क्या
And a
त्यत्तिकै क्या त्यो मार्सल टचको स्किल ऊ पनि होइन फेरि त्यो
classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defenses apart. And it's
त्यो स्किल
difficult to find
दिन्छन्सम्म
an answer to
डेम्बेलेले
when it's applied like that.
Number 32.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
हेर्नमा
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will
Nutmeg
continue
हानेको
to
थियो
do
भर्खर
by the
त्यसले
looks of it.
Bruno Fernandes does have his name on the score sheet, of
पछाडिबाट
course.
रेल दिँदैछ
Pretty
अनि
loose pass. Marquez
4 added minutes has been
Best
indicated.
has created one goal already. Neymar. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Edmilson. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And that is
स्किल नै चाहिँदैन नि
what we have time for. Borussia Dortmund played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game.
अच्छा होता है यतिकै मान्दै एउटा जानुपर्छ है चल भाइ चल लेट्स गो भोक लाग्यो यार
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, this guy Caicedo really is the definition of the word tireless.
Real chance! Eto! And it's been hooked away.
नहीं अब दियो क्या ए त्यो यसको नेट गइरहेको रहेछ म्याच
And this is Bale, and he's lost his man here. Now, shot a goal!
नेट गइरहेको रहेछ यसको बिचारा
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
So, a breakthrough already. Tries to pass it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
There they go, hunting again.
तेरीका
Marquez spots it and intercepts. That is good progress on the left. Bruno Fernandes on a serious charge here. That's good play. No, there's no going past him this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Borussia Dortmund already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And this is Ronaldinho, and he's managed to get free. And the whistle has gone for a reckless
only yellow
challenge
please no not red
there. A straight red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
बेलको काम छैन है बाले डबल
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Borussia Dortmund, number 15, Bale. Coming on to replace him is number 21, Lilian Thuram.
फुल टावर ले रहा है मैं टावर से आते थे
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Zanetti.
टच हेर न यस्तो राम्रो टच लिन्छ
Borussia Dortmund have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Madrid
Vieira
with
को
their
टच हेर
first
न
goal.
त्यहाँ माचिस
First in the game for either side, actually.
हेभी कस्तो फोर्समा आएर मा फुल पावर पास दियो जस्तो मा टच बिगार्दै सानेको
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Played back. Bruno Fernandes, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Borussia Dortmund are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Bruno Fernandes! Ah, he's given it away. And he shoots! Oh, he's hit the bar! And a neat finish! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final
चल
pass,
ए
and we've got it here, Peter.
Don't
The
have a day.
defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Borussia Dortmund are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very
Chance for a shot!
2 added minutes has
The
been
most accurate
indicated.
pass. Ronaldinho. And that signals the end of the first period. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
well. I think we're seeing a very good example of what to do when you're a man light. Some of the covering play has been hugely impressive, and that owes a lot to focus and discipline, which have been top-notch, of course, since the sending off.
Borussia Dortmund are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far.
कस्तो छ हेरेर एन्डर हिल पेपे अरे परेको यसले यत्रो
So let's get the ball rolling. Pepe.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Azar looking to be a menace in the final third. Turan. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. To Marcelo. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? That's a shade optimistic. Borussia Dortmund are 2 up early in the second half. Vieira. Now it's Cantona.
नहीं धन्ने
Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. Vieira. Zanetti. Ambitious ball here. That is a great pick out. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Silvestre. Now, can they get him away? Azar. Vieira. That has been cut short. No, again, there's no way through. Zanetti. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. It'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 8, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 32.
लिभा नहीं क्या हो
Tevez.
मेरो चाहिँ नजाए भाइ प्लिज Barça 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 lovely घटेको थियो मेरो 70 पछि पुग्न आँटेको थियो त यार भेन्डाइक राम्रो छ यार भेन्डाइकमा चाहिँ भिरली भेन्डाइक बिल्डअप होइन भेन्डाइक 193 छ राइट ल ल यार आजलाई पुगौ 2 घन्टा भयो द्याट्स इट फर टुडे आई थिङ्क 10 को डिफरेन्स बनाए नाइस आज ग्याब्रियल 27 को सो इसको इफमा हेरौँ न गाब्रियल मागलहालेस स्मार्टमा गऱ्यो भने हेडिङ 95 ओए डिफेन्सिभ अवेरनेस सबै राम्रो छ स्पिडहरू राम्रो छैन जम्प 96 छ मामा यो त यार टु 280.7 जम्प हाइट होइन सेमिन्यू अरे सेमिन्यू त पछि आउन आँटेको एलएमएफहरूमा एलएमएफ आरएमएफ खेल्ने रहेछ Antoine Semenyo मेसीको खोइ आएन त साँच्चै उसमा देखाएको छ त सेन्टर ब्याक हेडर 197 को हाइट लेफ्ट फुटेड सेन्टर ब्याक पासिङ राम्रो छैन डिफेन्सिभहरू चाहिँ राम्रो रहेछ यहाँ हेडिङ र ऊ चाहिँ लास्ट हेयर जम्प चाहिँ 96 र 95 को छ भनेपछि 200 जम्प बाई 282.282 भनेपछि यसको हेरौँ ल के अरे हाम्रो यान कुलरको यान कुलर मेरो वाला कुन हो यान कुलर नदेखाएको होला यो यान कुलर दुईटा छ यो चाहिँ जम्पिङ हेड 283.1 287 जाँदो रहेछ यसको त झन् जम्प हेडिङ 94 जम्प 84 मात्रै छ यार त्यही पनि जम्प 96 छ क्या यसको 282 जान्छ म्याक्समा स्मार्टमा जब 84 मात्रै हुँदा पनि 287 जान्छ हाइटलेमा यान कुलरको दामी रहेछ राम्रो त राम्रो रहेछ यो पनि ग्याब्रियल पनि डिफेन्डरलाई त्यत्रो हाइट दिएछ डिस्ट्रोयरमा त मार्छ यार 202 हाइट भएको किपर छ त 5 स्टार सेलेक्सनमा अरे सेलेक्सन कन्ट्र्याक्टमा भनेको तर हाइट मात्रै भएर त हुँदैन यार प्लेयर्स सेलेक्सन कन्ट्र्याक्टमा अब उसमा 5 स्टार भनेको यो भयो भनेको होला तिमी यो भनेको तिमीले 202 के गर्ने यो लिदिम न मिलान कोभिच साबिक ब्रुनो फर्नान्डेज होल प्लेयर होला है होइन क्रिएटिभ प्लेमेकर हो होल प्लेयर होइन नि क्रिएटिभ प्लेमेकर हो क्रिएटिभ प्लेमेकर हो ब्रुनो बिल्डअप गर्नेहरूलाई त राम्रो छ पासहरू पनि राम्रो छ त्यही अब फिनिसिङमा चाहिँ अलिकति क्वेसनेबल छ पासहरू त राम्रो छ 96 95 96 अघि गर्दा नि निकालिरहेको थियो अहिले पासहरू त मलाई अझै खेलाउने आउन आएको छ फेनोमेनल पास छ म्याग्नेटिक फिट र फेनर हो त्यसो भयो अरे चाहिएन होल प्लेयर चाहिएको ब्रुनोको अट्याकिङ राम्रो छैन नि त्यो अट्याकिङ स्टार्ट्स त्यस्तो साह्रो फिनिसिङहरू किकिङ पावर चाहिँ छ अलिअलि ग्याब्रियल हेर्नु न वान फर द लक भनेर खोल्नुपर्छ क्या हो नवीन बढ्छ स्टार्ट्स त अरे लेक ए परेन सेन्टर ब्याकै देखाएँ नाइस है बर्न खेल्नु योभन्दा बेसी यो अरूले चाहिन्छ अलिक राम्रो उसको लागि मलाई डिफेन्डर त्यस्तो चाहिएको होइन एक स्पिन मात्रै हो ठिकै छ ल ल अब भोलि भेटौँ सबैजनालाई थ्याङ्क यू फर ट्युनिङ इन भोलि भेट्नुपर्छ भोलि हान्नुपर्छ के हो कोसँग ल जी अब गुड डे सबैजनालाई